Guests are kindly requested to be seated in the unreserved section, and faculty and staff of BITS Pilani may please occupy the reserved section. Guests are please requested to take the unreserved seats. The reserved seats are meant for the faculty and staff. Kindly requesting everyone to be seated as we are about to begin our orientation program. Please ensure that your mobile phones are on silent mode for smooth conduct of the program. May I once again request you all to be seated? Please ensure that your mobile phones are on silent mode throughout the program. I kindly request everyone to be seated as we are about to begin our program. I kindly request everyone to be seated and please keep your mobile phones on silent mode. Good evening, everyone. It is truly an honor to welcome such a gathering of bright and aspiring minds. I am Aparna KG, PhD research scholar in the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, and it's my privilege to welcome you all for today's higher degree orientation program. On behalf of BITS Pilani, Dubai campus, I am delighted to welcome our respected director, Professor Sauri Banerjee, distinguished faculty members and staffs, freshers from masters and PhD, and all other guests who are present here today. Welcome. To officially commence today's program, I would like to invite someone who has played a significant role in welcoming you all to our BITS family. Please join me in welcoming Professor Swarnalata Rajaguru, Associate Dean, Admissions and Marketing, to deliver the welcome address.
Respected Director, eminent Mr. Pranav Jyoti, Chief Advisor to the Director of BITS Pilani Dubai Campus, on global strategy and institute advancement, esteemed colleagues, honored parents and guardians, and dear students. A very good evening to all of you. It is my pleasure to welcome you to BITS Pilani Dubai campus as you embark on your journey towards a master's or PhD degree. Today is a significant milestone marking the beginning of a chapter filled with opportunities to learn, to innovate, and to make meaningful contributions to your chosen fields. Today marks a truly remarkable occasion as you join us during this Silver Jubilee celebration, 25 years of excellence of BITS Pilani Dubai campus. In these 25 years, BITS Pilani Dubai campus has established itself as a hub of innovation and learning, producing outstanding researchers, entrepreneurs, and professionals who continue to make a difference worldwide. By choosing to begin your journey with us now, you are not only entering a prestigious institution that carries more than 6 decades of BITS legacy, but you're also becoming a part of a historic 25th year. For master's students, welcome to BITS Pilani Dubai. You are stepping into a dynamic learning environment that will not only sharpen your academic skills, but also prepare you for leadership in your professional careers. With access to experienced faculty, cutting-edge resources, and a diverse community of peers, you will find countless opportunities to grow, collaborate, and excel. We look forward to supporting you every step of the way. For PhD scholars, a warm welcome to our new PhD scholars. You are joining a vibrant research community that is committed to advancing knowledge and addressing real-world challenges. This journey will challenge you, inspire you, and transform you. With the guidance of our expert faculty, access to world-class research facilities, you will have every opportunity to explore your passions and make significant contributions to your field. We are excited to see the impact you will make. Through today's orientation, you will gain an overview of what makes BITS Pilani Dubai campus exceptional. The student handbook included in your welcome kit, along with the detailed program schedule, will serve as a guide to everything from faculty contacts to campus life and student support services. Welcome once again to BITS Pilani Dubai campus. We are excited to see the remarkable contributions you will make to our community and beyond. And I wish you all the very best. I would also like to take this opportunity to sincerely thank all the parents for trusting us with the education and growth of your wards. Thank you. Before we move on to the next segment, which is our director's address, I would like to take this opportunity to introduce our distinguished director, Senior Professor Sauri Banerjee. Professor Sauri Banerjee, with a rich academic background and extensive experience in physics and higher education, brings a wealth of knowledge and leadership to our campus. Professor Sauri obtained his PhD in condensed matter physics from Indian Association for Cultivation of Science, Kolkata. This is the oldest research lab in India, and this is the place from which Professor C.V. Raman received his Nobel Prize in 1930. After completing his PhD, Professor Sauri had a brief tenure at Tata Institute of Fundamental Research, Mumbai, before proceeding to Tokyo Institute of Technology, Japan, for his postdoctoral experience. The Japan Society for the Promotion of Science awarded him the prestigious JSPS Foreign Research Fellowship twice in 2012 and 2018. In recognition of his contributions to device physics. He also served as a visiting professor at the University of Electrocommunication, Tokyo, Japan, and a visiting research scientist at the Central Research Lab, Hitachi, Tokyo in 2013. Professor Banerjee began his career at BITS Pilani campus in 2004 and has been the founding head of physics department for the Hyderabad campus in 2008. He has held several key leadership roles across campuses, including serving as a Dean of Faculty Affairs before joining BITS Pilani Dubai campus as a director during 2024. With numerous publications and having mentored several research scholars, his academic and professional accomplishments are truly distinguished. We, the BITS Pilani Dubai campus, is privileged to be guided by his exceptional vision and leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our esteemed director to dais.
Thank you, Professor Sarnalata. Good evening, friends. I am delighted to welcome you all at BITS Pilani Dubai campus. You now join the BITSian community that is not only defined by its tradition of excellence in science, engineering, and innovation, but also by its unwavering quest for knowledge to transform and better this world. Psychologist Adam Grant once said, "The mark of higher education isn't the knowledge you accumulate in your head, it's a skill you gain about how to learn." So dear friends, by joining the master's and the PhD program, you are not merely committing to learn, but also to contribute, to question, and to shape the future of your chosen field. Higher education is not about filling vessels with information. It must seek to ignite minds with curiosity. So today, I invite you not just to master the existing knowledge, but also to challenge it, expand it, and translate it into healing solutions to ease the hurdles of humanity. By joining BITS Pilani, you have become part of a 60-year-old legacy built by generations of engineers, researchers, and entrepreneurs who have taken the world in their stride. The Dubai campus is celebrating a silver jubilee this year. It has been home to pioneers, innovators in technology, leaders in science, and visionaries in entrepreneurship. It is not just our history of achievement that makes us special, but the culture of collaboration, inclusivity, and resilience that sets us apart. You are now a vital part of that ecosystem. This is an institution where innovation pairs with inspiration and learning partners with leadership. This place will challenge you, inspire you, might at times frustrate you, but will ultimately transform you. Research is more often than not filled with uncertainty, failed experiments, and moments of doubt. So your journey to transformation might have stages that would not draw accolades, but I'm sure you will metamorphose into butterfly that you always dreamed to be, given you promise never to give up and never to get tired of trying. Now let me introduce this institution to you and tell you a little bit about its mission and its vision. BITS Pilani, committed to excel in education, once upon a time, founded in 1901, underwent numerous transformations to evolve into Bella Institute of Technology and Science, BITS Pilani, in 1964. Having rooted firmly, it began its expansion in 2000 with the Dubai campus, which was also the first international campus of an Indian institute. This was followed by Goa campus in 2004 and the Hyderabad campus in 2008. BITS has also expanded to include management, law, and innovation through BITS School of Management, commonly known as BITSOM, BITS Law School, and BITS School of Design, which aim to foster innovation through interdisciplinary creativity. It fills my heart with great pride to say that BITS Pilani is one of the first 6 institutions of eminence recognized by Government of India. Today, we have a family of 18,000 students, 2,500 PhD scholars, more than 1,200 faculty members, more than 1,000 staff members across BITS campuses. The growth to the extent of 160% in higher degree this year in BITS Dubai campus adds significantly to those numbers. We also have nearly 2 lakhs of alumni spread across the world. BITS Pilani now stands 668 globally in QS University ranking, and our campus has been rated 5-star by KHTA. For your information, we are working closely with CAAA, and the formal acceptance is just a step away. BITS Pilani in general, and Dubai campus in particular, emphasize both teaching and research, aiming to become a leading research-driven institution in UAE. The institute actively promotes and encourages participation of students in both fundamental, applied, and translational research, supporting these efforts through a dedicated research and innovation team. This support includes supplying resources, guidance, and infrastructure for research activities. We are at par with top 5 IITs in terms of the index publications, which is now close to 3,000. I'm looking forward to seeing you add to this number as you steer through your master's and PhD programs. Having said that, please remember, BITS Pilani always believes in the quality of publication, not just the numbers. You will be pleased to know that publications that have come out of BITS Dubai are on par with those from any leading academic institutions in the world. We have now following 3 bold aspirations as far as BITS Pilani is concerned, where the Dubai campus will play a significant role. Number 1, contribute to society and the world. We will continue to invest in the areas of social importance and expand collaborations with external partners to accelerate impact. Number 2, a stride on global leadership in entrepreneurship. We will encourage students and faculty to launch startups and have major revamp of the innovation ecosystem in BITS Dubai. Number 3, student exchange with top-ranked foreign universities. BITS Dubai is forging an academic partnership with RMIT Australia, Babson College US, Muma College of Business South Florida, and many other top institutions across the world. Number 4, to match global competitiveness. We have focus areas in our roadmap, and we will prioritize investment in these select areas by creating a few centers of excellences and to establish infrastructure support to promote high-quality research. To this end, we have already established the Ankit Gaur Center of Excellence in Blockchain and Artificial Intelligence Research, funded by our alumnus, Mr. Ankit Gaur, with a vision to indulge and inspire young minds to engage in cutting-edge research. A center of excellence in computation is in the making. By leveraging the inquisitive minds of our students in computation of the students, faculty experience, and alumni connects, industry input, we aim to create significant impact in the areas of healthcare, materials, AI, ML, cybersecurity, renewable energy, and sustainability. Additionally, an e-MBA program will be launched very soon. Number 5, thrive interdisciplinary approach in learning process. Knowledge and problem solving are increasingly drawing multiple fields of study rather than being confined to a traditional academic disciplines. Many industries value candidates with expertise in multiple fields. So we are continuously trying to weave in different disciplines and promote cross-disciplinary research. Number 6, last but not the least, connect with alumni. Our alumni are spread across top universities around the globe and are always eager to lend support to their fellow BITSians. In fact, BITS is known for having one of the best alumni network in the world. We have 15 unicorns, 2 decacrons, and about 6,500 founders and co-founders. I must acknowledge here that our alumni have given wings to the daring dreams. BITSians have an inspiring culture of giving back to the institute that has nurtured and nourished them into prosperous young adults. BITSians have not only supported the institute by providing funds to improve infrastructure, but they have also contributed generously to establish various fellowship schemes so that merit does not fail to cross the threshold of BITS. Now let me share a few of my experience and thoughts. Through your journey, you might face challenges, hurdles, and failures. There will be nights when solving problems would seem impossible. Experiments may fail, codes may crash, and projects may collapse hours before the deadline. Remember, perseverance and innovation are close kin. Jane Dyson spent years developing a revolutionary bagless vacuum cleaner, creating over 5,000 failed prototypes before achieving success. His perseverance led to a billion-dollar company that transformed the home appliance industry. The Wright brothers endured years of failed attempts before achieving the powered flight in 1903. So they learned from each failure and finally built the first successful airplane. So make your failures a catalyst for growth. Second, collaboration brings together individuals with different backgrounds, experiences, and knowledge sets, leading to more creative solutions and deeper understanding of complex problems. At BITS Pilani, you'll get to work with diverse and brilliant minds that have potential to change the world. All of you have potential. You just need to discover where your strength lies and compete with yourself. I repeat, yes, you have to compete with yourself only. We encourage you to collaborate. Let your strength unite and fight with weaknesses. Hold your curiosity. Never stop asking questions. It was a simple question that led us from chalkboards to microchips, from test tubes to Mars rovers. Curiosity has always been a powerful driver of a discovery, leading to breakthroughs that have transformed our understanding of the world and significantly improved human health. Think about how Alexander Fleming discovered penicillin by noticing mold in a petri dish, or Ernest Rutherford observed scattering back of an alpha particle out of 20,000 collisions from a gold foil, and he could understand the structure of the nucleus. These examples show simple, curious observation can lead to incredible achievements in research. I want to share one of the things which I always like to. You must have heard the name of Richard Feynman. He's one of the greatest physicists I have come across, and is one of the best in the world. So Richard Feynman had many PhD students, but he had 2 students I want to name here. One is Koichi Mano, is a Japanese guy, and an American student, Albert Heaps. So Koichi Mano's PhD, which Koichi felt that was not so good. So he wrote a letter to Feynman expressing his disappointment. Richard Feynman responded because he had other student whose PhD was a great one, Albert Heaps, who went on to get a Nobel Prize. So what Richard Feynman responded in a letter, he said that Heaps' thesis was on how it is that the wind builds up waves, blowing over the sea, blowing over the water in the sea. I accepted him as a student because he came to me with the problem he wanted to solve. With you, Koichi, I made a mistake. I gave you the problem instead of letting you find your own. So please find your own problem, talk to advisor, and make sure you know what he's going to do. Years from now, someone might tell a tale about a student who came to BITS Pilani with a quirky idea that accosted challenges and seemed undoable at the time, but turned to revolutionize the world. You might be the student. So let curiosity be your compass. As you embark on a remarkable chapter, endure the obstacle, laugh at late nights, and treasure the friendships. I extend a very hearty welcome to one and all, and I wish you all fly like the skylark. Thank you very much. So let me now request Mr. Pranab Jyoti to come and share a few words. But before that, he has been introduced as Chief Advisor to the Director. But to me, Pranab is my friend, philosopher, and guide. Stage is yours.
Friend, philosopher, and guide has very heavy weights, but I think one of the most joyful moments is when we have friends, family, students, their extended family, with a sense of hope, inspiration, and bringing value together. I think with Professor Sori's thoughts, he was as sharp as a samurai, if I may put that play. And I think that needs a big round of applause. He spoke about making an impact, making sure that you see what the world wants to see in you. You look at yourself and make sure that you question the objectives about making success not only what you want to be, but also what people want you to be. And I was thinking about it when Professor Sori spoke to me about it, and I said, what are the key values we at BITS Pilani, not only as a whole, but as Dubai should represent, was aligned towards two key stories which I want to highlight. And I think that comes from one of the key aspects which I want to share with you today: cooperation and mutual trust. Each one of you over here, if you see next to you, there is a sense of belief that we are moving ahead. I was sitting with a group of students. Get up, who I was sitting with people from Prayagraj, people from Orissa, people around the world. And I think it not only gave a sense of ambition, but everybody had their own stories of why they are here today. And I think that sense of collaboration and cohesiveness should continue building value for together. 7 engineers, and I have this very old story, 7 engineers pooled $250. Just $250, they pooled together to build a small company which realized that there was a market need of making a large delta of making impacts for tomorrow. They didn't have fancy offices. They didn't have fancy environments. But what was common in them was mutual trust. And I think once you are able to highlight that mutual trust, cooperate with each other, success will definitely come to you. That company ended up becoming Infosys. And that company not only today is worth over $100 billion, but also drives the orientations of making the change. All of you guys will be very pro users of ChatGPT. And you guys all smile, and I know why your smiles exist, but you'll be surprised that Infosys was amongst the first investors in OpenAI. They had looked at how can we build technologies for tomorrow, and they had to trust in their orientation of technology to make sure that the next phase of build continues so that legacy continues. So again, cooperation, mutual trust, and the ability to succeed is around the table. So shake hands, trust each other, make the mistakes, but make sure that you walk out of this experience over the next couple of years with looking back and said that I made an impact or tried to build legacy. I don't know how many people know a gentleman called Jack Smith. And I think Jack Smith is an important story at BITS Pilani. There was a young student who built a technology platform. Microsoft was able to acquire that very strategically for 400 million in the mid-90s. 400 million was not even a common word those days. To give you an example, Burj Khalifa's budget was $1 billion. So that's the value that this organization built. And not only that, he was your fellow alumni. So Sabir Bhatia built Hotmail, sold it of 400 million, but he could only do it because he had Jack Smith with him. And Jack Smith was all about making sure that they could negotiate with Microsoft. He understood the values of togetherness. And I think that is one aspect that we need to make sure that partnership, togetherness, and making sure that we trust each other is a value that all of us should step out of our experience. Let me be very clear that we are not here to only teach you to compete, and I think it is an important aspect to look internal, but be very clear with the history legacy, we expect you to win. And I think that's something that we would want you to strive hard. It is okay to fail. It is okay to fail, get up, and make sure that things bring strong value. But I think it becomes very, very objective that the focus to drive excellence is to make sure that you are making an impact to build legacy, succeed, and make sure that you win for tomorrow. And win for tomorrow is not only for yourself or for your families around, but it is also for the society you live in so that you can uplift the society to make a difference. I think one of the things that Professor Sori also spoke about is that you should not walk on this journey alone. You may graduate if you walk alone, but if you walk together, you will build organizations, industries, and legacy. So I can only close my eyes and look forward and say the next Google was born out of BITS Pilani in Dubai in the class of 2025. And trust me, it is the right time to make sure that you make an impact. Because when students, learners, academics, and infrastructure come together, and all of us choose cooperation over competition, and we trust each other, we should not only look within, but we should make sure that everybody over here has a story to take away. So, my simple request and my push for for everything that we are trying to do for you guys is not only to build industries, countries, people together, but to make sure that all of you have the ability to have access to learnings, experiences, trainings, projects with companies that are young, that are mature, governments that need young people like yourself to be the change, can drive a strong sense of togetherness. So make sure that you guys put your mind and build value for tomorrow. So I would want to end this saying that together we build and together we win, but we are looking at all of you to make history. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor Sauri Banerjee, for your inspiring words and for sharing your vision with us. Your message has given our freshers a valuable direction and encouragement as they embark on this important new chapter of their academic journey. And I would also like to thank Mr. Pranav Jyoti for your valuable presence and giving such an inspirational speech. Thank you. At BITS, education is not just about completing courses, but about nurturing curiosity, innovation, and independent thinking, qualities that define every BITSian. It is my pleasure to invite Professor Ramachandran S., Associate Dean, Academic Graduate Studies and Research, to offer the guidance on curriculum, credit system, and academic expectations that will support our scholars in their journey ahead. Please.
Very good evening, all of you. I'll be presenting higher degree and PhD programs and operational aspects. We offer PhD programs in biotechnology, chemical, civil, architectural engineering, computer science, EEE, and mechanical. In humanities and social sciences and management. In the general sciences category, mathematics, physics, and chemistry. We have a total of 108 research scholars, out of which 7 scholars have submitted their thesis as of second semester 24-25. We have higher degree programs in software systems, civil with specialization in infrastructure engineering and management, MBA business analytics. All our programs are authorized by KHDA with a 5-star rating. We have, I think this is repetition. We have funded programs for higher degree programs and PhD programs. BITS RMIT PhD program is a transnational program that allows to obtain a joint PhD from leading universities BITS and RMIT Australia. The other one, the School of Interdisciplinary Research and Entrepreneurship, SIRE, is a virtual entity that promotes interdisciplinary in research and innovation within BITS Pilani. Under SIRE, we offer PhD program CDRF, it's a cross-disciplinary research fellowship, and PhD Drive is a deep tech research, innovation, value generation, entrepreneurship. And the next one, PhD Impact, is an industry-mentored PhD in advanced and cutting-edge technologies. It's an industry-sponsored PhD program. And the PhD OSTP is an overseas student doctoral program. It's handled by International Programs and Collaboration Division. We recognize the research scholars, meritorious research scholars with the teaching assistantship. In the year 24-25, a total number of 6 research scholars availed teaching assistantship. We have a total of 99 students enrolled as of 24-25, and the number of PhD graduates increasing. As of 24-25, 7 students have submitted their thesis and graduated. We have strong track record in terms of research publications, thanks to our faculty members, research scholars, and higher degree students. And the total number of research publications exceeds 1,800 plus with an average impact factor of 3.489, and so total citations exceeds 15,000 plus. We strongly encourage our faculty members, research scholars, and higher degree students to publish in Web of Science and Scopus indexed journals. The progression towards your PhD program, I hope all of you have gone through entrance test, technical interview, for getting your provisional admissions, and you are here. And you'll be assigned 2 to 6 courses. I have already communicated with respect to the procedure with respect to getting your courses and getting on board. And after completing your coursework, you'll be appearing for qualifying examination, and then you get your formal admissions. After this, you'll be registering for your preliminary courses like teaching practice, research methodology, practice lecture series, and PhD seminar. During this process, you'll be preparing your research proposal, and after successful acceptance of your research proposal, you'll be registering for PhD thesis and seminar courses, and your research work begins. We strongly encourage research work in experimental, analytical, simulation, and data collection-based research. All your findings we publish in journals, and you compile your findings in the form of thesis, and your thesis will be evaluated by 3 external examiners. And after getting satisfactory reports from external examiners, your final PhD viva examination will be scheduled before one of the external examiners, and then award of degree. Okay, what are the courses which you will be registering as part of your PhD program? As I mentioned to you, you'll be getting 2 to 6 courses, depends on your master's qualification, and then you'll be appearing for qualifying examination. You need to identify 2 research sub-areas. Your DRC, your department DRC will help you with respect to faculty interactions, identifying your research sub-areas, and then you'll be appearing for your qualifying examination in 4 papers. And in terms of full-time students, you'll be registering teaching practice and seminar. After clearing qualifying examination, you'll be registering for research methodology and PhD seminar. After research proposal acceptance, you'll be registering for your PhD thesis and seminar. For part-time students, you'll be registering for practice lecture series and seminar. After clearing qualifying examination, you'll be registering for PhD research methodology and PhD seminar. After research proposal acceptance, you'll be registering PhD thesis and seminar. PhD aspirants will be registering practice lecture series and independent study, and research methodology and independent study. After research proposal acceptance, PhD thesis and independent study throughout their completion. Eligibility for PhD thesis submission, you need to complete 40 units of thesis and quality publications, minimum 2 science citation index papers, out of which 1 in Cuban journal is required to submit your PhD thesis. Minimum academic requirements for continuation in your PhD program. A candidate has to discontinue the program if he or she fails to take or pass qualifying examination within the prescribed time of 2 semesters after provisional admission, that is your coursework. Fails to submit research proposal within 2 semesters after qualifying examination. CGPA, where applicable, falls below 5.5 and he fails to bring it up to 5.5 within 2 semesters. Accumulates 2 consecutive interim unsatisfactory grades in PhD thesis course. Fails to submit thesis or revised thesis within the time prescribed for him or her, that is 10 to 14 semesters after qualifying examination. His or her thesis is rejected by external examiners. Coming to higher degree programs, this slide shows the nominal chart for the higher degree program. Your head of the departments, after this presentation, will be giving you in terms of type of courses, all those stuff, everything. ME students will be registering for their first year 4 courses in first semester, and second semester 4 courses. In second year, first semester 4 course, and in second semester PSR dissertation. Minimum units required to complete your ME 64. Minimum number of courses required to complete ME program 13. Coming to MBA, first year you'll be registering 7 courses, second semester 7 courses, and during summer term 3 courses. In second year, first semester 7 courses, second semester PSR dissertation. Minimum units required to complete your MBA 88, and minimum number of courses required 25. Coming to MBA Business Analytics, in first year, first semester 7 course, and second semester 7 course, second year 7 courses, and second semester PSR dissertation. Minimum units required to complete your MBA Business Analytics 76, and minimum number of courses 21. Okay, so coming to classwork and related operations, days of classwork and class timings for evening program, please refer to the timetable and academic calendar for important dates. You need to register for all your courses every semester. Course handout will outline with respect to attendance policy, chamber consultation hours, and makeups. And we follow continuous internal assessments. So you need to appear for all your examination. This evaluation component includes mid-semester test, quizzes, assignments, comprehensive examination. And after your examination, answer book will be returned to you. You can give your request for recheck if required. In case if you fail to maintain the minimum CGPA, you may be referred to Academic Counseling Board. Hall numbers for higher degree courses, please refer to timetable which will be shared by our head of the department shortly. Coming to grading, we follow relative grading with a final grading system A to E, and dissertation and PS also letter graded as above. If any student gets marks lower than the prescribed standard mentioned in the handout, he or she may be awarded not cleared or NC grade. Minimum requirements for graduation, unity maintain 5.5. Registration procedure for PhD, all of you received the communication related to your PhD course allotment, interaction with your faculty members, registration and submission of your registration card. Higher degree, all of you received with respect to communication related to ERP-based registration. Meet your head of the department for any clarifications. For any inquiries, contact ad.agsrd@dubai.bitpilani.ac.in. Just I thought of sharing few points. You are all here with for your higher degree and PhD program with a lot of hope and expectations. We are here to support you, and it's an opportunity for your career progression. Attend conferences, symposia, workshop, and develop soft skills. For full-time scholars and part-time candidates, please make regular interaction with your supervisor, working teams, network. Best wishes. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor, for providing such valuable clarity on the curriculum, credit system, and the different academic processes. One of the most enriching aspects of being a student at BITS Pilani, Dubai is the Practice School program. It seamlessly connects academic learning with real-world industry exposure, giving our students a platform to apply their knowledge in practical settings. I am pleased to invite Professor Gomadi Bhavani, Associate Dean, Practice School, to explain more about this vital link between research and industry.
Good evening, everyone. The HD, PhD aspirants, faculty, staff, director, and friend, philosopher, and guide to the director. I stand by what you say. Okay, so Practice School as a important aspect of the curriculum at BITS Pilani. This was introduced as early as 1973, and even before some of the American schools came up with the academic industry linkage. So these are some of the accolades that are put up by the famous news articles. Financial Express expressed that the first successful Indian experiment to build a bridge among university, industry, and society. The Hindu newspaper called it as very few select institutions may be encouraged to introduce practice school system like the BITS Pilani. So it has a huge legacy behind it. What is practice school? Just like the medical internship, BITS students go to the industry, company, or organizations to get hands-on experience in activities and operations of the corporate world. They also handle various projects assigned to them by organizations independently. They are evaluated on the attitude. I would say attitude ahead of aptitude. So attitude, aptitude, performance, interest in learning, behavior, communication, teamwork, and similar other aspects that are required for you to sustain at the industry. So this much coveted industry academic linkage program called Practice School, these are the reasons why a certain student can opt to do this particular program. So you would get to experience the natural working condition ahead of your graduation, before your graduation, and it develops one's personality. It fosters close relationship between the industry and academia, facilitates changes in the curriculum. There are processes by which a particular student project at the practice school can be brought back into the academia and embedded in our curriculum, a part of the project or the full project. But of course, there is a process behind it, but that can be taken up. It develops network between student and potential employers. So the relationship that we build with the industry partner hinges on the quality of the work that you do at the industry. So, it is a win-win for both the student, the institute, as well as the industry. So we call the companies as stations because the students are stationed at the company environment for their practice school work. So the PS stations, we have over 300 reputed companies with which we have built this collaboration over time. So those stations are scattered everywhere, UAE, India, across the globe. And we have flexibility that the students can introduce new stations. So we have a procedure by which the company will be vetted, and if it is bound to add value to our students, then the particular company can be added as one of our industry partners. So the HD students, higher degree students, master students can pursue PS as an alternative option for dissertation. So Professor Ramchandran mentioned that the ME, MBA students can do the second year, second semester, either PS or dissertation. So this is an alternative option to dissertation. So the station allotment is a multi-factored attribute. So these are all the various ways by which a student can be assigned to a particular station. So as far as the region is concerned, we have seen that these are the core areas with which our students are doing their work in practice school program. So these are project engineering and management, digital or remote design and documentation, quality control or QC, digital workflows, vendor coordination, logistics, sustainability, automation, technical sales, energy and sustainability compliance. So we do our best to match the interest and skill set and the requirements and to place the students in a particular station. So these are all some of the notable practice school stations, though the list is not exhaustive. So as you can see, they come from various domains, from healthcare to sustainability to energy to data science to AI and other things, petroleum. So these are some of the photos that are taken recently in our PS, at the culmination of the PS program. As you can see, students do project work in groups. So if you or any of, she is the PS executive at our division who helps me with the work. So if you or any of your friend or colleague or anybody wants to introduce a station that can add value to our students, you may please get in touch with these email IDs. Thank you so much for your patient hearing.
Thank you, Professor, for your informative talk on the Practice School program. One of the key strengths of BITS Pilani Dubai is the way it prepares students to transition seamlessly from academics to professional success and opening pathways to a rewarding future. I am delighted to invite Mr. Abdul Razak, Manager, Career Services, to share his perspective.
A very good evening to everyone. My name is Abdul Razak. I manage the career services at BITS Pilani Dubai campus. I know, a lot of you wanted to have a conversation with me, so I thought with this presentation, let's break the ice, give you an idea about what career services do as, as a department, and give you an insight, about what exactly is in offer for you in this part of the world, the kind of roles, the kind of opportunities. But first of all, let me, as I've been given this opportunity as part of career services to welcome you to BITS Pilani Dubai campus family, where, you are being a part of, community of 10,000 plus alumni who have graduated from BITS Pilani, working in various streams in this part of the world. So, you have our alumni who are, investors, alumni who are, a part of, entrepreneurs, well-known businessmen, industry experts who are there to help you, mentor, and guide. And as Professor Sauri was mentioning, connecting with your alumni is the key. Considering that, you are joined in a higher degree program or a PhD program, which is primarily to ensure, your reason for joining this program could be to, to get specialization in a particular area or to accelerate your career. Whatever the reason be, I'd like to congratulate you for taking this step of upskilling, because the vision of UAE 2031 is all about upskilling, innovation, and ensuring that there's lifelong learning around. So before further ado, just wanted to give you a brief about our vision. Our vision is primarily to empower students to, or learners, I would say, to have the right kind of tools, information, as well as support to ensure that they find the right kind of jobs that they're looking out for, or right kind of career, I may say. Our aim is to prepare our students not just for jobs, but for creating careers wherein they find the right direction based on their skills, based on their passion, based on the perseverance. How do we do that? We have a very able team of career counselors, and mentors who are available in our career services team, which I'll be introducing a little later. We counsel, we coach, we mentor, but above all, we provide opportunities to students, especially the master students. So your journey starts from now. I understand it's a two years program, especially for the master students, and you are fired up to get into the industry and start, working into the industry. But I would say hold on the horses. We would want to support you, and we want to support you in the right direction, providing you the right information, because a lot of you, have come from India. You need to understand the law of the land, the labor laws, etc., which we would be explaining it to you, obviously individually, or we'll come to your classes and explain you about, how do you need to proceed when it comes to, finding employment. Our services at a glance, so you can think of us as a career GPS. So we help you in heading to the right direction. In some cases, we would want to even reroute you so that you are back onto the right direction, and ensure that you are, you're reaching the destination that you are aiming to get into. So obviously, our services starts with job support first. That is our key KPI for our team, where we ensure that students find right kind of employment opportunities. So I'm going to talk to you in detail about how employment opportunities, take place in this part of the world. Career coaching, higher education support, generally for undergraduate students. But when it comes to career coaching, the most important thing is having a right kind of resume. Nowadays, resumes are very specific, to the point, and role specific. So that is something, where we spend a lot of time with students, ensuring that they have a relevant job-specific resume created, which is application tracking friendly. So I'm sure you must be aware that most of the companies right now are using application tracking system at this point of time when they're shortlisting resumes. So you don't have the right kind of keywords, don't have the right kind of experience, you're lost in the haystack. And hence, having the right kind of resume is something that you need to spend time on. Having a right presence on LinkedIn, posting the right kind of content, because content in this part of the world is very sensitive. So what you're posting without, I think naming and shaming any company, I think posting, your posts is fine, but you need to be very careful what you're posting out, because this is a very small community of employers over here. People, the word of mouth goes very strong. So your strategy on LinkedIn should be very clear. It should be more about connecting with right kind of people and making connections with right kind of people within the industry that you're looking out for. Next service, which is more about employer engagement. So we ensure we conduct a lot of industry webinars on our campus, guest talks. So one of a very exciting guest talk that we are hosting very soon would be by the head of AI from Do Telecom, who will be coming to our campus first week of September. So these are some of the information that will be rolled out to you very soon. We do a lot of guest session, mentoring sessions with alumni as well. Like I told you, we have an alumni base of 10,000 plus alumni in UAE itself. So that itself is a big pool of mentors and industry leaders who can support you right away. So if you are on LinkedIn, I think the first thing that you need to do is start connecting with your alumni. We do career fairs and employer meetups on campus. So career fair is one of the biggest events that we do on campus, which enables students to connect with approximately about 100 to 150 companies on campus. Companies who are interested in hiring students, they've come with an intention to meet the right talent. So we do that, those meetups with companies quite often. Skill development is one area which we focus a lot on. So last year, we did a skill development program on areas like AI, business intelligence, generative AI, Six Sigma, Agile, and project management as well. So these were the areas where we did a full 8-week skill development program, due to which by the time students were ready for placements, they had those skill set which impressed employers. And as a matter of fact, 35 of our students, because of the intense program we have in AI engineering, 35 of our students just got placed in last 2 weeks' time as AI engineers with a salary of 12,000 and above in Dubai. So skill development is one area we focus a lot on, and we enable and ensure students that they are upskilling themselves as they continue with their program. So just a good news about one of the employment survey which was done by one of a very well-known recruitment agency of Dubai, Bait.com. They mentioned that 80% of the companies in UAE currently are looking out for freshers. So, people who are fresh out of college, join the master's program, this is the right time that you are in the, at this point of time, this is the right time for freshers to be recruited in UAE. So what are they looking out for? Like Dr. Gomati was mentioning, attitude is something, it's on and above aptitude as well. So attitude is something all the employers are looking at this point of time. Adaptability skills, due to the change in technologies, obviously, AI is an overused word, but rest assured, AI is something which would be a support mechanism, but decisions would be taken by humans only. So don't worry about AI. AI is not going to take anyone's job. Humans would be taking jobs which are more decision-oriented rather than mundane jobs. So adaptability is something which is very important, and that's one of the key point of BITS Pilani Dubai campus. Faculties, professors over here will challenge you to upskill yourself. They'll challenge you to to be more adaptable, wear multiple hats. Join the entrepreneurship team. There are so many clubs. The club life is absolutely active in this campus. So adapt to these changes. Ensure that you're getting best out of your next 2 years or 3 years, how much ever it would be. Another thing is, for freshers, another good news is majority of the companies who are looking to hire in this part of the world, are looking out for people with a bit of internship experiences. So they're not looking at absolute freshers. They prefer candidates to have a bit of internship experience. So people who are new to this country, want to get out in the market and get into those companies and get into those roles, start with an aim of getting into an internship first and then slowly move into full-time opportunity. Because one of the most important thing you need to keep in mind is you will be balancing your studies along with your work life. So for people who are new to this country, it could be a bit challenging. And hence, I ensure, I would recommend you guys to take I would say baby steps when it comes to your career. Start with internship and slowly move on to full-time role. And we would love to guide and mentor you. I'll be sharing a quick QR code which allows you to take an appointment with the career services team, and you can individually come and discuss your respective cases. Another thing, exciting times in Dubai, because the vision of Dubai 2030, UAE 2031 is a future enabled by innovation, future enabled by upskilling, future enabled by lifelong learning. So they are looking out for people who are adaptable. They're looking at people who are ready to learn. They're looking at people who can upskills themselves as they go. So these are some of the aspects that most of the employers in this part of the world are looking out for. Obviously, like I've mentioned, over here, companies do look at prior work experience when it comes to full-time job requirement, and preferably experience of UAE itself. And hence, it's important for you to engage with employers through internships as well. Skill priority, as I've mentioned, and evolving skill set, which I already mentioned. Your journey, obviously, starting from semester 1, it's all about career discovery. Understanding the landscape of employers out here is very important. So I would request you to spend some time understanding what are the kind of employers, what are the skill set. Make it a habit to read job descriptions of employers. The reason of posting a job description on a website is to ensure that students or the job seekers understand what are the skill set they are looking at. So keep it a habit, if you're looking out for a business analyst role, ensure that you go through job descriptions, try to compare it with your resume. Now in the era of ChatGPT, you can do a quick check of your resume along with the job description that you're applying for and see whether you're suitable for that role or not. It takes maximum 30 seconds for you to quickly run a match and see whether you're missing something in your resume or not. So keywords, keywords, keywords. So when you're building resumes for any specific job role, make sure that you keep in mind what are the most demanded keywords in the roles that you're applying for. Second step, I would say this is something that you need to start as early as possible, but skill building and short-term internships is something which is very essential, especially for people who do not have work experience. So skill building is something that everybody have to do. So that is one area that we would invest a lot of time in, and we would ensure that we expect that you also ensure that you do skill building programs. Resume boosting and industry exposure, like I told you, through career fair and other industry events that we do. So every opportunity opens up a door for you. So I think what you have to do is show up for that opportunity, speak up and make sure that those opportunities lead to a job or an internship in future. And obviously, we work closely with Practice School program as well to ensure that we provide relevant, internship opportunities which could lead into full-time job placements. So these are some of the glimpses from the activities that we do. Career fair, like I told you, we have 2 sets of career fairs that we do on campus. In Jan, we do a startup career fair where we have approximately about 30, 40 startups who come in and interact with students primarily for internship. Then our annual career fair, which happens in the month of April and May, which facilitates up to about 80 to 90 companies year on year. So these are the opportunities where you can connect with companies like companies who are interested in hiring fresh talent as well as experienced people. So I would highly recommend you guys to start interacting with the Career Services Department and ensure the events that we are organizing throughout the year, be part of those events, build your network, and grow accordingly. So this is one, quick guide, I would say, for you guys. It's a Career Services Handbook, which gives you an idea about how do you network, things about job market of UAE, how do you network. It has resources like resume formats, how to build LinkedIn, steps of building a LinkedIn profile, and a lot of useful information. So I would highly recommend you guys to go through this handbook and get the relevant information. So another very good tool that we have introduced about 2 years back was Forage. This is, upskilling platform, I would say, which gives you an, experience of certain job roles. So it's like a simulation program where you register for a free simulation program, which is organized by top Fortune 500 companies like Bank of America, BCG, Walmart, etc., where you do a small job simulation program, which gives you an idea about what the role entwines, what are the skills required in that particular role, what are the day-to-day jobs that, let's say, for example, a data scientist do in a company like Boston Consulting Group. So it's a certified program, free for BITS Pilani students. Over 850 students have completed these certifications, and they share these certifications on their LinkedIn profile, especially people who do not have a lot of experience. These can be like a fillers for your work experience. So I highly encourage you guys to browse through this platform and do as many certifications or simulations as possible on this platform. Some of our upcoming events, yes, there are some events which are focused more on higher education or higher studies, but we have a very good session which is happening most probably in mid of September, which is about power dressing. And then obviously the session that I was mentioning about head of AI from Do Telecom, who is coming the next week. So these are some of the events that we will roll out to you. We'll send an email to you, register, and ensure that you're part of these events. Come in and network with these industry experts. So what's your hustle for next 2 years? Obviously set clear goals. Understand what are the industries that you're looking out for. So I generally suggest students to list down all possible companies that you want to target right away. Ensure that you're part of the career database, their job portal, basically. Follow them on LinkedIn. And see what's happening, like when is the graduate program running, when is the next management training program run by these companies. So this is something that you need to start ASAP. Yes, I would say in coming November, December, there are a lot of companies who open internships programs over here. Graduate training programs generally happen in the month of March and April, but there are a lot of internship programs which are up for grab right away. And then, engage in as much as possible extracurricular activities. The club life in Dubai, in Dubai campus is amazing. I understand you are evening student, but you will have all the opportunities available to be part of these clubs. So be part of those clubs, gain, those transferable skills through these clubs. Network, and network, because, that is the only key for finding jobs in this part of the world, or for that matter, anywhere around. Gain as much as practical experience, upskill yourself. These are some of the things that you need to do in order to find those right kind of dream jobs that you're looking out for. And, we have a wonderful team of, experts in career services department who've been into recruitment industry, who've been into L&D. So we would love to mentor you, guide you, like I told you, we are a career GPS, so we want to ensure that you are heading in the right direction. So take an appointment, come and meet us, and I'm really glad to, have interaction with you even during dinner tonight. Yeah, thank you very much. Thanks for your time. You have a good day. And one last thing, I would also want to introduce my team who is here. Amsal, if you could, yeah, Amsal Munib is a senior executive from Career Services. He's got about 10 plus years of experience in recruitment in UAE and career counseling as well. We also have Ms. Himali from our team. So Himali is a new member of our team, but she has got experience in learning and development and career counseling. Great. Thank you very much, and looking forward to see you. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful words and for highlighting the pathways and opportunities. Life at BITS Dubai goes beyond academics. It is also about personal growth, well-being, and creating a vibrant campus experience. Student welfare and campus life play a central role in ensuring that every student feels supported and engaged throughout their journey here. To share more on this, I am pleased to invite Professor Geeta Kannan, Associate Dean, Student Welfare.
Good evening, everyone. I know you've been getting a lot of information from academics to your career. So this is time for you to relax and pay far more deeper attention, because this is something that's going to make you happier. Okay, so that is the whole intention. That's exactly the reason why you have the Student Welfare Division. Saying that we are here for your happiness doesn't mean that we are not going to come down heavily if you cross lines. Okay, so let me put that red flag to you. So definitely we are here for all kinds of requirements that students have in an academic institute. So it's very difficult to define the Student Welfare Division's role, because other than the role of Professor Ramachandran or Professor Gomati or Mr. Razak, everything else fall under this division's heading. So we seek everybody's support to provide that help that you require. So first thing I wish to start with, when it comes to defining your position in our campuses, you need to know what all are okay, what are not okay. Okay, so since you're all master and PhD scholars, I really don't have to tell what are the red lines that you should never ever try to cross. Okay, in our campus, we have absolute zero tolerance to ragging, substance abuse of any form, harassment, sexual harassment. And being in an academic institute, definitely we'll have zero tolerance to the unfair means and plagiarism. When I say zero tolerance, what I mean is, irrespective of what kind of an excuse you come up to have any of this done on the campus, you have to face the consequence. And the consequence is definitely not going to be liked by you. Okay, we have our guidelines, and we will follow the guidelines because no student want to be subjected to any of these activities, which is definitely going to leave the student with a scar which they will never forget. So our students, we don't want them to have that scar, so definitely we will not tolerate any of these. You know, our campus is located in Dubai International Academic City. They have their own do's and don'ts, and you can see all these things mentioned. It is also available in your handbook with lots of details. Kindly read through, okay? Most of them, 99.99% will be very reasonable. So you will not even be tempted to do it, but if you are, please think again, because they are not going to be tolerated by government, so also by us. Social media usage, we all use, but then the rules and regulations out here in Dubai, UAE is very strict, okay? So you need to know what all are going to be not tolerated by the government. One complaint to Dubai's cybercrime unit, you will definitely hear from them without any excuse. So be very cautious about what you post, what you comment, especially when it comes to photographs. Please be mindful of whom you are photographing. People may be in the background, okay? So if you wish to post those pictures, crop them out and then post. Okay, so it is something very, very important. You may have your own personal opinions, as Mr. Razak was talking about. Okay, your personal opinions are for yourself only. Okay, if you want to go social, you need to be very, very careful. Okay, the repercussions can be very severe. During the FD orientation, we had Dubai police team coming and addressing the students, and they were talking about these activities only. Okay, so be watchful, be extra careful. Okay, you're all mature students, so I don't have to tell again and again the importance of it. But if you are not being watchful, the consequences are not going to be liked by any of us. So be cautious. Let me remind you again. Most of you are put up in the outside campus hostel facility, but that doesn't mean it is too far away for you to get the attention that otherwise given to the student communities who are residing within the BPDC campus itself. You know, if you have studied anywhere in India, the distance between your hostel and that of BPDC is lesser than that of the hostel and your academic blocks in any other campuses in India. Okay, so distance is definitely not the reason why you're going to be given access to the facilities that are there in the campus. BPDC is your campus. So all the facilities that are available are yours for asking. So you can just walk in and make use of the facility. We have our medical facility. Though it says 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. doesn't mean we will close doors. We have our resident nurses. They are always there to address your medical requirement. If it is something beyond what a nurse could provide, we have designated vehicles always waiting to take you to the nearest hospital. Okay, so you're safe wherever you are put up in terms of hostel facility. We pay equal attention to mental health. So we have our counselor. The counselor is just a mail away. Okay, there is no reason why you should hesitate to seek support from the counselor. Okay, just book an appointment with her, meet, talk to her, so that whatever things that are bugging you, okay, you can always express and get it clarified. Sometimes you may not require any help. Okay, you may just need to speak to someone to get a clarity. Even then, you're welcome. Okay, so there is no stigma associated. Feel free, whatever you speak to her is absolutely confidential. nobody is going to demand. Even if they demand, it's not going to be shared. So unless it is a life-threatening situation, no information that you reveal to the counselor will ever come out. Okay, not even to me, not even to the director, it will go. So you can have absolute confidence, reach out to her, and you are welcome to speak to her. Our library service, once again, the timing is specified. You know your classes happen within this time. You're welcome to make use of the facility. Beyond that, if you require any journals, you are always welcome to write to the librarian, and he will be more than happy to facilitate it for you. You are all being provided with an ID card. Okay, ID card is absolutely mandatory for you to carry with you all the time. Okay, so as a student, you need to carry your Emirates ID and your BITS ID. Okay, so this is the one card which connects you with BITS in the outside world. So make sure that you're carrying it. And also, for your classes and also for your components, we expect you to have your ID cards with you. So please get habituated. You need to bring your ID card and you need to have it in your wallet all the time. Now that I have given all the things that you mandatorily need to know, I would definitely like to move on to the happier part of the activities that we do out here, out in BPDC. Okay, so these are some of the leadership opportunities that are available. So you as a master student are also very much welcome to be part of it. We will be setting up a council for the masters and the PhD scholars. Okay, your associate dean will be contacting you regarding that. What is the purpose of it? We encourage you to open up and express everything that is happening in your life. You can always openly tell us in what way we can provide help and support. Okay, so I know the requirement of the FD students might be different from that of the PhD scholars and HD. That's why we have a separate council put up only for the masters and the PhD scholars. So soon we will be contacting you with that. Feel free to volunteer, because it is definitely not by election for the FD students, it is by election. For you, it is mostly on the volunteering basis. So you're welcome to volunteer. If you're not volunteering, then we may select. Okay, that's how it goes. We will have meetings periodically to understand the issues faced by you so that we can provide support to you. For the other activities, with respect to Ed Board for that matter, if you are a budding writer, definitely Ed Board is one which you can contact. The faculty in charge for Ed Board, Dr. Sashi, is here. You can always write to her, and also all the mails regarding the activities will reach you also. Feel free to contact them and be part of it. Disciplinary committee is the committee which takes care of all the requirements to ensure nobody's life is made difficult in the campus. Okay, so disciplinary committee will ensure all the rules and regulations are followed. Here also there will be 2 student representatives to ensure the student side is also made clear to everyone. Okay, so these are some of the roles that we have highlighted where the students can be part of it. This is the in-house publication which the Ed Board brings about. Okay, wonderful readings material. If you have not read before, these materials are also available in our library. So feel free to explore this. You will understand what kind of standard they expect so that you can also produce your content accordingly. Both Professor Gomati and Mr. Razak was talking about the club activities of BPDC. Some of you may even feel irritated by the extent of activities that are happening. Okay, feel free to be irritated, but then over the period you will get used to and you will understand why it is very important, because these activities are going to be something that's going to happen parallel to the academic activities. They give a tough competition. Believe me, as a teacher, I know how much of tough competition we face. We, in sense, we the teachers face, because always these activities are far more interesting than what happens within the classroom, because classrooms, you know how it is, okay? But these activities are very much available for you also. I understand that many of you already know what kind of activities are happening because I started receiving mails. Okay, I've been directing them to the respective club in charges. If you have any kind of a query regarding these club activities, feel free to contact me. I'm here. During the dinner break, you're welcome to approach me. I'll be more than happy to guide you, because these activities, these clubs are also for you. Okay, you can see we have wide variety of clubs. Clubs deals with the extracurricular activities, and you could see any hobby that you may have or you dream to have are getting addressed through these clubs. So even if you don't have any special talent to any of these activities, it's time for you to nurture. And you as a master student, maybe in the morning hours, you have time to spare. Our FD students will be more than happy to have you in the team so that you can guide them and you also help them in their activities. To highlight the kind of activities that we have our own flagship events. So I wish to highlight only about them. Okay, so let me start with the intra-university cultural activities. It's called Sparks. It is scheduled for the odd semester in an academic year, that is this first semester. We will have this intra-university cultural event. So whether it is dance, drama, music, you name it, okay, you will have these activities. So definitely you will receive mails, nominations will be open. You're welcome to nominate yourself in those competitions, register yourself, and take part in that event. Believe me, the competitions are pretty high, and only the winners of this intra-university cultural festival will take part in the inter-university cultural festival Jashan, which will happen in the even semester. Jashan is a huge event. It is something that is looked forward to by all the university students in UAE. So obviously you can understand how competitive it is. Okay, so in order to participate, in order to represent BPDC in this inter-university competition, you need to first become the best among the BPDCians. So that's where Sparks comes into picture. Okay, so definitely Jashan is something that everybody earmarks in the academic calendar. I'm sure you also will do the same thing. Almost on the same line, we have the BIT Sports Festival, only it's not cultural, it is sports, but it is as big as Jashan. In fact, it is far more bigger than Jashan. Okay, you will understand why it is, because as such, we know all the sportsmen are extremely competitive. So culturals, they may do it for fun, but sport, nobody does, right? Everybody is competitive, so you understand why I said it is much bigger than Jashan. So BIT Sports Festival, BSF, is extremely competitive. It is enormous. Okay, you need to be very, very talented to be selected for the team, okay? You have Dr. Rafi here. He's a hard taskmaster. Okay, he's not going to be convinced with good players. He wants great players. So if you have that kind of a skill, definitely you can be part of BIT's team and take part in the sports activities. Already I sent the mail regarding the selections. Okay, so definitely you will also be part of that loop. So if you are a great sportsman, you're welcome to be part of our team. We do a lot of cultural activities. Okay, we do not leave anything that is associated to our route. Okay, whatever you have been used to in your schools and your undergrad colleges, you will have those activities taking up even in BPDC. So starting from Dandiya, we know once Navaratri season starts, Dandiya will be the mantra in everybody's mind. So even our campus will host Dandiya. Ethnic Day is the day BPDC campus was formed. That is November 5th. This year, 5th November, we are celebrating our Ethnic Day. Okay, usually it will be on some other day only if it is a weekend. Otherwise, we will stick to November 5 luckily this year, November 5 is a working day. So I hope all of you have your ethnic wear with you. If not, make sure that you procure one so that you will not miss out this fun. Okay, so it is mandatory that you wear ethnic wear on November 5th. Okay, so don't miss out. This is also a tech institute, university. So definitely you would expect a technical festival to dominate, and BTF, that is the BITS Technical Festival, is a very big event. It is meant both for schools and colleges. Okay, we have events for even the management category, so I'm sure you will be taking part in it and have fun. If you are an artist, definitely you may feel left behind, but we do not leave anyone behind. That's why we have a club meant for that. That's called Shades. And the Shades flagship event is Artex. What is this Artex? It is an exhibition where all the artists and the budding, aspiring artists get a platform to exhibit their output. So Artex is one that always made me happy. I'm sure if you are an artist, you will enjoy Artex. And now that I've covered most of the activities, we want our students to be very socially conscious and contribute to the society in positive ways so that our society also benefits from the kind of giving that our students can do. Okay, so social activities are integral part of BPDC. Okay, starting from day one, they will conduct activities one after another. Lot of volunteering opportunity will come up. Okay, we do not distinguish between the undergrads and the FD students if you want, because most of the volunteering activities happen during the weekends. So feel free to join these activities and contribute to the society. Okay, so blood donation is already scheduled, so it's coming up in October. We will send the invite. Okay, be part of it, donate blood, and save the community. Okay, so the list of the voluntary activities and social activities that our students take up is very, very long. This place will not be sufficient, but the students make sure that the whole world knew about it, so they already started posting about their activity. That's how some of you might have heard about it. That's the reason why I received so many mails. So I'll be more than happy to fill in you with details, but you're welcome to take part in it. In fact, I will say, make sure that you're volunteering at least for 2 activities in a semester, okay? Make sure that you're contributing to the community that you're living. I would definitely like all the students to take out your mobile and scan this QR code. Please do. Take a minute, scan this QR code, because this BPDC Wellness Initiative is an effort taken by us to find out and explore how we can provide support to you. Okay, so please answer the questions that are given. It's not very elaborate. It's pretty simple. So take it up, fill up those details so that we can provide you the help even without you asking. Okay, so that's exactly what this is. Even if you are missing it out now, if you're not able to open, if your internet is not working, don't worry. This particular QR code is put up everywhere in the first floor of our campus, main block. Okay, so definitely I will make sure this QR code is available in your hostel too. Okay, so kindly access this and help us in helping you. Now that I talked about the activities, I would just like to update you about some of the hostel rules and regulations which you have to know. As I said, wherever you are put up, you are still BITSians, okay? You are BPDCN more specifically. So all the rules are valid even to you, okay? Even the hostel that you are put up is absolutely safe. It is continuously under CCTV surveillance. Okay, you have your own resident warden. Okay, I'm sure most of you would have met your warden. Okay, he is there to support and help you for every possible things that you require. Okay, everything that we could provide as a warden. Okay, and we also have a supporting staff. So if you require any assistance, resident supporting staff we have. So feel free to contact the warden or the supporting staff. If you have not met them, I'm sure you will be meeting at least by tomorrow. Okay, put little effort, get to know who are those supporting staffs so that you know whom to approach if you require help. Okay, so when it comes to hostel rooms, most of you already have occupied your rooms, so you know how your room looks, and you also know the kind of facilities that are available. As I said, the facilities that are there in the main campus are also yours. So you are privileged because now you have two sets of facilities. Okay, make use of it and enjoy. Mess, the master students, you know you have your own mess in the hostel. Okay, so that is what you will be using throughout. Okay, so you will be given feedback forms. Feel free to share your feedback so that we will be in a position to help you. But enjoy the food. Make sure that you have your food. Do not skip. Okay, I know any hostel food will become very predictable after a period. All of us had gone through hostel food. But we ensure, especially for the master students, the frequency of repetition is very, very, very long. Okay, so you have a very elaborate menu, so enjoy it. If you want any change, feel free to contact your warden. And the timing, this is something for the main campus, but you are already informed about your timing. Okay, your classes will get over by 10. Your mess will stay open till 10:30. Okay, so you don't have to worry about your food. We have already taken care even before you ask us. So your mess will be kept open for you till you finish your class. So after your class, please go have your dinner and then go out and relax. You all in your hostel also, you have your laundromats. Okay, so you can make use of it. All that is already paid for, so you are welcome to use it. I already talked about the medical support. Even in that campus, we have resident nurse. So you need not worry about addressing the emergencies. And the first aids are always available for you within your hostel itself. So you don't have to worry. And as I promised you, we have a designated vehicles ready for you to take you wherever you want in case of emergency. So automatically, I would be more interested in insisting on this emergency protocols. I know you're all matured adults, but still, okay, your warden and your supporting staffs are far older. Okay, they have seen these kind of emergencies far more than you people might have. So I suggest, even if you feel that you can take care of it, kindly inform your warden. He's just a phone call away. Okay, the securities are always there. Seek their support. It doesn't matter how simple those emergencies are. Don't take anything for granted. Make sure that you contact the supporting staff and your warden so that they will provide what is required. Okay, what is actually required, not what you think is required. Okay, that is the difference. So kindly make sure your warden, your supporting staff, and your security is informed about any potential emergency. Okay, the contact number, if you are within the campus, definitely in that case, you need to know anyone who could be addressed, who could be called on in time of emergency. So these are the numbers, and these numbers are always available for you to look up and call. Where do you find these numbers? Right next to the lifts. Okay, all your main block lifts will have these emergency protocols and contact numbers put up for you. Okay, I'm sure as an mature adult, you will click a picture and you will save it with you. Okay, it would be put up there in your hostel too. Okay, but kindly save it, keep it, and in times of emergency, make sure you contact them. Okay, we also take you around Dubai. Okay, we have scheduled trips. We will drop you and we will pick you in the scheduled time. This particular information will be mailed to you by our transport in charge. Okay, way ahead of schedule, it will be informed to you. So plan your trips accordingly. Okay, we also take you around Dubai. We have scheduled trips. We will drop you and we will pick you in the scheduled time. This particular information will be mailed to you by our transport in charge. Okay, way ahead of schedule, it will be informed to you. So plan your trips accordingly. Okay, we also take you around Dubai. We have scheduled trips. We will drop you and we will pick you in the scheduled time. This particular information will be mailed to you by our transport in charge. Okay, way ahead of schedule, it will be informed to you. So plan your trips accordingly. This is something that you can keep. So if you're required to keep your refrigerator, because no other electronic gadgets are allowed other than your laptops and mobiles, nothing else is allowed. But you can keep refrigerator. If you require, contact the warden. He will guide you through. Okay, and this is something that we say to the first degree students. Okay, for master students, parental concern, I don't know. I'm not sure how many of the parents will agree when I say you may not require parental consent, but what I would suggest is don't disappear. Okay, if you are planning to stay outside, okay, if you want to visit anyone, please inform your warden. I hope you understand. For FD students, it is mandatory they get the parent consent. Okay, we are flexible, we understand you. But that doesn't mean you take us for granted, because if you're not there, we are worried. Okay, so unnecessarily we will disturb you with phone calls. I'm sure when you're going out, you don't want to be disturbed by us, right? So for that, you need to inform your warden. So kindly inform your warden if you're planning to stay outside. Okay, that is one request. If you're not, then obviously we will pester you. Okay, you're too old to be pestered, so don't give us an opportunity. Okay, I don't have to tell you this. This is absolutely mandatory. Okay, if you want to know how the disco works, okay, it's a very fancy name, right? Disco, you won't like it. Though you're older, you are very much a bit BPDCan, so all the rules of BPDC will be valid to you also. So disciplinary committee will not like if you are doing these violations. So we are going to keep an eye on you, and if you violate, we will be there. So you have to face the discourse. Okay, so we also have the hostel festival, which is the recharge. Recharge generally happens in the second semester. Okay, you will be communicated about it. It is not about the conventional sportsmanship. It is rather fun games, okay? All of you are welcome to be part of it and enjoy all those games. I'm sure most of you would have met our hostel team, but still, okay, it's my pleasure to introduce the chief warden. I'm sure most of you would have had multiple words with him, so feel free to say hi to him. That's Mr. Franklin, Harold Franklin. Okay, he is part of that emergency team, so his number is listed there. If you don't have, you're welcome to take it from there, but it is there even in the student handbook. All these are the valuable warden members, but your warden, you already know, is Mr. Amitabh. He's also here. So if you have not met, I'm sure the day scholars, you may not have the privilege of meeting Mr. Amitabh. He's here. You can see that handsome person there. That's Mr. Amitabh. And we also have our other wardens. I could see Mr. Sanjay. Most of you might have met Mr. Sanjay during your admission process. He's also part of a valuable warden team. We also have Mr. Ashwini. He's new to our team, but he is already very experienced, so he's already helping us in a great way. Okay, so feel free to meet him if you are there in the campus. If you require help, you're also welcome to contact Mr. Ashwini. I would like to introduce one very special person, which is Mr. Pramod. You see that person, the one who's wearing hat? Okay, that's his unique identity. Okay, wherever you see, through that hat of his, you will identify Mr. Pramod. You will not find a more friendlier person than Mr. Pramod. Okay, if you need some help, okay, help which is not defined under any category, he will be there. Okay, he is the most sweet, most welcoming person in our hostel. So feel free to contact. I don't know how many of you saw him. Okay, but definitely once you come to the main block, you will get to see him. So feel free to have a chat with them. You will understand that whatever I said is not an exaggeration. Okay, so get to know our hostel team. Why? Because we are all here to make your life more happier and easier. Okay, enjoy, welcome.
Thank you, Professor, for giving us a comprehensive overview of student welfare and campus life at BPDC. Along with academic and campus life, effective administrative support is essential for a smooth student experience. To provide further insights into these services, I am pleased to invite Professor K.K. Singh, General Manager, to address the gathering.
Friends, good evening. The administration department primarily takes care of two things. One is the visa services, and other is the insurance. I will brief you about the visa part, and my colleague, Professor Prakash, will take care of the insurance part. Let me introduce my colleagues. Mr. Vijay Kumar, Mr. Sheikh Chand is there, and Mr. Khalil Rahman. Khalil is here? Okay, fine. So these people will take care of your visa part. So in the visa division, what we do is we apply the new students entry permit for the newcomers. Then we go for the visa renewal after 1 year, because visa is issued here for only 1 year. And the passing out students, there's a visa cancellation. So apart from visa, there is other services. What we do is the bona fide for the visa renewal under where the parent visa is sponsorship, new student visa is stamping, NOC for foreign visa, general bona fide, and the null card bona fide certificate. Please remember, this null card is available till age of 23, and you will get concession for traveling through the metro and the RTA buses. So while applying for the visa process, after receiving your admission offer letter, you must have given your relevant documents to the institute. Once we receive the relevant documents, we apply for the entry permit, which allow you to enter into the UAE. And once you land here, we are going to have on Monday, maybe in the evening, sometimes 7 o'clock, for your passport submission. So passport verification will be done on Monday. Once you submit your passport, after that, in a staggered manner, after taking the appointment to the government, we go for the visa and the medical test. In the medical test, you have to go through the blood test and the x-rays. Once the contagious diseases like hepatitis, tuberculosis, all tests are negative, then your visa will get stamped for 1 year. If any one of these tests are positive, then matter will go to the next level of testing, and it's quite alarming for the students under this category. Once your visa gets stamped, then the next step is to get Emirates ID. Emirates ID is something like Aadhaar card back in India. It carries, this card carries a chip which contains all the information regarding UAE resident. And this is a very important document. That document you need to carry with you even you are going to book a hotel, or you are going to buy a SIM, or you are going to open a bank account. So for any purpose, basically the Emirates ID is a very important document. It takes almost whole process for 1 month to 1 to 2 months, because there is a huge number of students across all the universities. So this process takes in a staggered manner with the appointments. For taking to the visa and medical purpose, the institute will provide you the transport, so nothing to worry about that part. This is a typical image of the visa and the Emirates ID. This Emirates ID will carry the information about the ID number, your name, your date of birth, the validity of the Emirates ID, your photograph. So all the details are given here, and this Emirates ID carries a chip which contains all the information. The contact number, you can note it down for Mr. Khalil Rahman, for Chand Basa and Mr. Vijay Kumar. Mr. Khalil Rahman and Chand Basa, they are sitting on the first floor, room number 103, and the Vijay Kumar is sitting on the ground floor next to the director office, G02. So please note down this number in case of any query. And there's important information to the higher degree people and PhD students that on Monday in the evening from 5 to 7, we are going to collect the passport verification in the room number 104 on the first floor of BPDC inside the campus. So please note down these timings, 5 to 7 p.m. on 1st September on Monday. So now next I will invite Dr. Prakash to discuss about the medical insurance. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor, for sharing valuable information on the administrative and visa services that support our students. Student well-being goes hand in hand with academic success, and insurance services form a vital part of the support system. I now invite Professor Prakash Kumar, Associate Dean, Administration, to share more with us.
Hi, good evening. Don't worry, I'll just take only a few slides and few minutes. Yeah, it's about the medical insurance. When we talk about medical insurance, as Professor Geeta said about medical facility already available in our campus as a medical center. Beyond that, for any sort of the other medical emergencies or a fever or cold, and furthermore you want to take the treatment in clinics and hospitals, of course this medical insurance play a role. It is mandatory over here in UAE to have a medical insurance. It depends upon how well you like to have in terms of the table of benefits. I'll explain to you about. So what we have done, we made a very simple way that whoever in the institute visa will apply the medical insurance on our own once if you submit the document on tomorrow. So you not need to go ahead and here and there. And this year premium is the 2905 AED plus VAT, and it's going to vary every year. We'll try to see that to keep in this range itself. And it's very important document, it's mandatory. The insurance card also will be coming in that. I'll just explain to you. And if you are in your parents' visa, if you like to take the medical insurance, you're all welcome. And if you want to opt out, those who are in the institute visa, they're also welcome, providing they should have the insurance from outside other any other medical supply, insurance suppliers, providing try to have the direct billing. But the table of benefits is going to be vary as we're going to take FD as well as the higher degree, PhD and faculty staff as a whole lot of around nearly 1,500 population, so that the premium is going to reduce. And your medical insurance covers the benefits to visit any clinic as well as hospitals as per the network list, which we'll be sharing, and medical treatments, medicines, and inpatient as well as outpatient. It's an auto renewal. Once if you have been engaged in our system, every year we can keep doing the auto renewal, unless otherwise you want to exit any point of time. Don't send any mail. We have a Google form. You can just fill that form. A pop-up message comes to us so that we can take action immediately. And one more thing regarding the passport renewal, it's your responsibility. Have a reminder to do that. Don't miss it out. And when we talk about the medical insurance, we'll say about the TOB. It's called Table of Benefits. And also, we say about the direct billing. So what is called direct billing, which is known as the cashless claim. So it's an arrangement where the insurance directly pays the medical provider to your treatment at a network hospital or the clinic, eliminating that need for you to pay upfront and the reimbursement claim yourself. So you just need to pay only 25 dirham, even for a flu or for a surgery. So that is the way we have made it. And you'll be receiving a e-card. So it will be embedded from My NAS app, and you can download on your own by having the details of Emirates ID card. As Professor K.K. Singh said about that there is a chip in the Emirates ID card. So once your Emirates ID card is ready, this medical insurance data will be embedded on your Emirates ID card. Suppose if you're going to a clinic, if you forgot the insurance card, you can just have your Emirates ID card to the clinics and hospitals. They can scan and take it out. Anyhow, it's not a physical card, so it's the e-card. I wish you to have 3 documents. Now it's a 4 document. It's about your university ID, as well as Emirates ID card, your insurance card, and passport copy, along with your visa page. So that is the 4 documents are mandatory. So don't call me at night 10 o'clock on Friday and give me your insurance card, okay? I cannot take it out. It's not in my packet. What we have done is that very simplest way, you can download from ERP. We made the system from ERP or from the NAS app. I'll provide all the details to your mail so that you can have it, easy way to get it done. So either from the MyNAS app or from the ERP. And this is my team, Ms. Satya. She is available. You not need to roam around here and there. You just send an email. We'll get back to you at the earliest. And one more thing I would like to share it to you, that the table of benefits, it's about the treatment cost and many more other facilities when you visit to any of the clinics in the network for the medical insurance is nearly identical for students as well as my colleagues, staff and faculty. This reflects our commitment to providing comprehensive care and support to our entire community, demonstrating that we truly take care of you. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor, for explaining the insurance services available to our scholars. The next segment gives us the opportunity to hear directly from the heads of our departments. As academic leaders, they will introduce you to their departments and share their valuable insights. I am delighted to invite Professor Sujala Shetty, Head of the Department of Computer Science, to address the gathering.
A very warm welcome to all of you all gathered here. I'll just give you all a quick rundown of how the course of our ME software systems is designed, as well as for the PhD students, the kind of topics and the areas of research that are available. So coming to the structure of ME software systems, Professor Ramachandran has already given you all a gist about it. So there are a few core courses which you will have to compulsorily complete, as well as there are elective courses. So typically you have about 6 core courses, and these core courses we would spread it out across 3 semesters when you're doing your coursework. And in addition to this, you have your elective courses, so we try and give you a good array of different courses. There is a big option, or there is a big collection of, or a big pool of courses in your elective pool. So from the elective pool, we pick courses based on maybe your interest and maybe the current market needs. So we're covering a lot of courses because of the current market demand in the domain of artificial intelligence, deep learning, machine learning. In addition to this, network security, blockchain, and many of the relevant topics. So this is typically going to be your course structure. And as we've discussed, your final semester is going to be either a practice school or it could be a dissertation. So if in case you're already working somewhere, maybe you could prefer to take your dissertation where you're going to be connected or working under a supervisor, and on a particular topic you would work on it. But if in case you are looking to start working somewhere, practice school, as Dr. Gomati has already explained, is a good option because it could be the pathway to a job in an organization. So this is typically going to be the structure that we have for the courses that we teach. In addition to this, the different equipment and research facilities that we do have a lot of different labs that are available. These we use for both our teaching as well as research purposes. So we do have lots of software that is already available. It is easily available and accessible to all of you. In addition to this, we do have what we call your high processing system, which is available in Hyderabad. So if in case it is going to be research scholars or the higher degree students who need high-end processing, you are even free to access those services. So some of the job opportunities for master's students who've completed software engineering, a very, very vast domain. So it could be something in databases, it could be in software engineering, it could be in AI, it could be security. So many different applications where you could be a good fit. We do have a large number, like Mr. Abdul Razak has already informed you, a large number of recruiters who come to the company, and many of our students are working in very good companies across the UAE. It could be something like American companies like ESRI, we have IBM, and also some of the local companies that have come up, like Noon and other companies. We have consistently seen that many of our alumni who graduated are very well placed, and they are doing very well for themselves. Coming to the PhD, there are many different areas where our faculty are working on. So it covers a very broad spectrum of different areas that you might be interested to pursue your PhD in. So as the current market requirements, a lot of emphasis on, say, AI applications, deep learning, say, large language models, generative AI, blockchain, network security, all of these are covered. In addition to this, we have software engineering. It could be database applications. It could be optimization of different devices. So all these different areas, many of them are covered. So you can look for an area where you see a sync between what you are doing and what the department is working towards. We do have a large number of PhD students who are currently enrolled. So currently, it's about 27 students who are currently working in the department, both full-time as well as part-time students. We do have about 18 students who've graduated, and consistently we've been seeing that the output of the students is consistently improving. So the publications that they have, we're having very good high impact factor journal publications of late from all the PhD scholars. So this is going to be something like that was already explained to you that is expected, and most of the time students do deliver. So this is an overview. If in case you'll have any more questions, we would be open to answering your questions, maybe during dinner or soon after this. Thank you, and wishing you all the very best.
Thank you, Professor, for introducing our students to the Department of Computer Science. Next, I am pleased to invite Professor Brij Kishore Pandey, Head of the Department of Civil and Architectural Engineering, to address the gathering.
Good evening. Welcome to the Department of Civil and Architectural Engineering. I am very much excited and delighted to welcome our inaugural batch of ME Civil Specialization in Infrastructure Engineering and Management. Needless to say, you will always be as special to us, our department, as well as the institute. Our department is committed to excellence in teaching, research, and professional practices. Therefore, in addition to ME Civil and PhD, we offer 2 undergrads programs, be in architectural and urban engineering, be in civil engineering, along with a minor in facade engineering. And probably, BITS Pilani Dubai campus is the first institute in this region who offers the program in facade engineering, which is a specialized and emerging area in building design. Moving to the structure of our ME Civil program, Professor Ramchandran and Professor Gomti have already mentioned the structure and the minimum requirement in terms of the grades and the units and about the PS. But as far as ME Civil is concerned, there are 5 mandatory core courses and 6 elective courses. So, and we'll have to complete the 6 elective courses from the elective pool of more than 20 courses. So as per your inclination, as per your interest, you can choose your subject from this elective pool. Lab is the space which bridging the gap between our theoretical knowledge and practical applications. And our department is well equipped with a conventional lab as well as our advanced computational lab. Our lab facilities include the structural and construction material lab, soil mechanics, surveying, hydraulics, environmental, and transportation lab. And all these labs are equipped with a very advanced experimental setups. In addition to that, we have a dedicated computational added lab, which equips with the industry-oriented computational facilities, which includes the StatPro, ArcGIS, PTF, Vism, Plaxis, Abacus, AutoCAD, and there are many more. We have a team of highly talented faculty members and dedicated PhD students who are working on the different area of infrastructure. Our department is actively doing research in sustainable and green building design, rainfall runoff modeling, impact of climate change, destructive and non-destructive techniques, testing of structural members, highway and pavement design, and includes the modeling and simulations as well. So if you need more information about this, you can contact me later. Our department understands the importance, the significance of industry connections. And we are well connected locally as well as internationally. Our department is well equipped in terms of the expertise and in terms of the facilities to cater the consultancy projects, where we face the real-world challenges. We offer the project-based learning, which again bridging the gap between the theory and practical, and we involve our industry experts as well. We are also leveraging the advantage of being in Dubai, and we provide a guided site visit to the mega projects. We also invited eminent experts from academia, from the industry. And in order to match the industry requirement, we have a dedicated industry advisory panel. So through this program, it's not just about the learning, we'll also shape the future of infrastructure. So welcome once again, thank you.
Thank you, Professor, for introducing our students to the Department of Civil and Architectural Engineering. Now I invite Professor Sartaj, Head of the Department of Management Studies, to share an overview of the department with the gathering.
Very good evening to one and all. It feels immensely great to see you all joining the vibrant BITS Pilani community. On behalf of Department of Management Studies, I'd like to extend you all a warm welcome to the community, BPDC community at Dubai campus. I'll be giving you a brief introduction about our department and also the course structure of MBA and MBA Business Analytics program. Let me highlight the vision and mission of the department. I believe this is very important because you are going to be part of this and helping us to achieve these goals. The vision is to advance management knowledge and develop impactful leaders. And mission is to be the destination of first choice for key stakeholders. More importantly, develop leaders who are socially responsible, innovative, and result-oriented. This is the profile of our department. You can see that all our faculty members are holding PhD degrees from top-rated institutions across the world. More importantly, you can see that this profile covers almost all the domains of business administration. This will also give you an idea about the courses, more important, about who is going to teach what type of course in your MBA and MBA Business Analytics program. The department also provides opportunities to pursue research in various domains of business, which include economics, accounting and finance, marketing, OB and HRM, operations and supply chain, business analytics and management information systems. Presently, the department offers various programs. At bachelor's level, we offer BBA honors, and at master's level, we offer MBA and MBA in business analytics. We also offer a PhD program, and also short-term certificate programs which are custom tailored for our industry partners. This is the curriculum overview of our MBA program. In total, you will be required to complete 24 courses, out of which 20 are core courses and 4 are elective courses. And you will be required to complete 88 units or credits to graduate. These core courses are offered in areas such as operations and supply chain, finance, marketing, OB, and HRM. You also have an opportunity to choose 4 elective courses, which you can use to customize your own specialization. These 4 courses can be chosen from areas such as finance, OB and HRM, marketing, operations and decision sciences, information systems management, strategy and entrepreneurship. You'll be also undergoing an internship program called Practice School. In case you are not interested in pursuing Practice School, you also have an opportunity to do a dissertation, generally suitable for those candidates who will be going for higher degrees, such as PhD program. This is the typical semester-wise pattern for our MBA program. In the first semester, you will be completing 7 courses, accounting to total 21 credits. Similarly, in the second semester also, you will be completing 7 courses, again accounting to 21 credits. Note that there is a summer term for our MBA program, which will happen at the end of year 1. During summer term, you will be studying 3 courses, accounting to 9 credits. And in the third semester, you will be doing 3 core courses and 4 elective courses. As I said, these elective courses you can choose based on your preferences about the specialization. In the final semester, there is no coursework. You can either do dissertation or you can go for practice school. Depending on your interest, you can choose any option between these 2. This is the curriculum overview of MBA Business Analytics program. You will be required to complete 20 courses in total, out of which 15 courses are core courses and 5 are elective courses. And the minimum units required to complete this degree is 76. These core courses will be offered in areas such as analytics, core management areas including finance, marketing, OB, HRM, and supply chain. Also, courses will be offered from programming area. You can choose these elective courses from 2 categories, which are highlighted in the red. Functional analytics, you can choose 3 courses. These courses are courses such as financial analytics, marketing analytics, supply chain analytics. You are also required to complete 2 elective courses from second category, which is mathematics, statistics, and technology. Mostly, the courses under this category are computer application based. Here also in the final semester, you will be required to choose between 2 options, either practice school or dissertation. Depending on your interest and career goals, you can choose one among these 2 tracks. This is a typical semester-wise pattern of our MBA Business Analytics program. In the first semester, you will be required to complete 7 courses. And in the second semester, again, you will be required to complete 7 courses. Note that there is no summer term for MBA Business Analytics program. I repeat, there is no summer term for MBA Business Analytics program. In the third semester of your program, you will be required to complete 2 core courses and 4 elective courses. In the final semester, there is no coursework like MBA program. You will be asked to choose between 2 tracks, dissertation or practice school. Depending on your future plans, you can choose either dissertation or practice school, which is our internship program. This is how the progression of your program will go on. In the first semester for both the programs, we'll offer you courses which will provide you foundational knowledge in areas such as marketing, finance, HRM and OB, Operations and Supply Chain and Business Analytics. And in the second semester, we will try to offer courses which will help you to build managerial skills such as leadership and decision making, entrepreneur approach, financial management, accounting techniques, critical thinking, dynamic approach, and skills related to supply chain management. Subsequently, in the third semester, you will find courses which are more analytical in nature, and these courses would be courses which will help you to develop analytical skills. And the courses will be offered in areas such as business analytics, supply chain analytics, data analytics, risk management, portfolio management, marketing analytics, and HR analytics. In addition to this coursework, we'll also be offering various workshop and training programs on various computer-based applications, which include advanced spreadsheet, R programming, trading platforms, SPSS, Python, Bloomberg, and Tableau. I advise all of you to participate actively in these workshops because I believe these applications will help you to be industry ready. The department has state-of-art classroom facilities. I'm sure that you will soon see them on Monday once your classes start. We also have recently established a Bloomberg terminal where you can get data sets related to finance, marketing, or any other area of economics and finance. Our faculty members actively use data sets downloaded from this terminal to complement their teaching. I'm very happy to inform you that we are also in process of securing subscription for Harvard Business Cases, which we'll be actively using in our classrooms. The department continuously organizes various international immersion programs and workshops with a sole objective to help our students to network and, more importantly, pursue various certification programs. These are some highlights of those programs. We also conduct various events and guest talks to provide our students an opportunity to interact with industry experts and enlarge their network. Again, I will advise all of you to participate actively in these events. Trust me, these events will definitely help you to grow your network, the place where you are just starting. There are certain golden rules. I believe all of you are aware, but I thought I should remind you, particularly MBA and MBA business analyst students. Please set your goals very clearly. Know the path towards it at a very early stage. Manage your time wisely. Balance academics. Of course, internship opportunities. I'm sure that you all will get good internship opportunities from semester 1 or 2 onwards. Engage actively, contribute to classroom discussions, engage with faculty and seek help when needed. Don't hesitate. Build wide network, connect with peers, more importantly, attend expert talks from industry professionals and alumni. Work in teams, collaborate, respect diversity and leverage strengths. Develop communication skills, which is very important in this part of the world. Also, be open to positive feedback and continuously improve. Think globally, balance ambition with well-being, and also adopt a growth mindset. Stay curious, adaptable, and resilient. Thank you so much. I'll be available, and my team is also here. So please feel free to contact us for any query or question. We'll be happy to help. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Professor, for introducing our students to the Department of Management Studies. Next, please join me in welcoming Dr. Rafiuddin, Senior Manager, Student Services, who will be sharing with us the many exciting opportunities available on campus in sports.
Assalamu alaikum, good evening, and welcome to BITS Pilani Dubai campus. I would like to brief about sports activities. So we are conducting all the sports events for the first degree programs, and this year onwards we have planned to include higher degree students also for conducting sports. Basically, we will be having selection trials on the first week and second week of September, and we are selecting the teams for participating in inter-university tournament. And we'll be having preliminary selections, and we'll select the team, and we'll be having coaching camp. Then after the coaching camp, we'll be having final selection, and that team is going to participate in various inter-university tournaments in the UAE. Apart from this, we are organizing largest inter-university BIT Sports Festival. In that BIT Sports Festival, there is a rule from last 22 years. We are following that rule. In BIT Sports Festival, higher degree students are not allowed to participate. But this year, I will try my level best to have some events to include for higher degree students also in BIT Sports Festival. Dr. Sartaj is behind me to include higher degree students. So I will try my level best to include the higher degree students. Then we'll be having some highlights of 2023 and 2024 BSF BIT Sports Festival. I'm going to show it to you. And before that, in BIT Sports Festival, we are organizing in the month of November last week. For that, more than 150 students are the organizing committee members, and you are welcome to join in the committee, and you will be getting a lot of exposure, and you will be getting good practical experience if you will be in organizing committee members for the BIT Sports Festival. We have a logistics team, sponsorship team, marketing team, creative team, and hospitality team. There are all events. And some of students, those that have worked in BIT Sports Festival organizing committee, they have opened event management companies. So if you are interested, please feel free to contact us. Already have sent an email to all of you for our sports calendar. So now I would like to show some highlights of BSF 2023 and 2024. You can understand what is BIT Sports Festival.
money steady. Rockin' this shit confetti. They all let it go on the telly. They all wanna rub my belly. I got my dogs out, I'm poppin' at the Ritz. I got them coming in, shit look like a blitz. She wanna check me up, she wanna check my feet. I pull up the Maybach jumping, shawty better check my hits. I don't know why they all this steady. I guess I'm doing the landing. Private landing, I guess I keep my candy. She's super so good, when the beach is sandy. I got it in yoga, but they call me Randy.
Diamonds and Marcella, AP Canary Yellow. She deserve a paddock, cause she one of the members. When it comes to double, money not a problem. Turned me to a killer, I just smashed the model. Yeah. Tiffany come blue, her pussy good and pink. Chicago in the wintertime, I'm ordering minks. Selling out arenas, I just work the streets. Copping a brand new castle in the Middle East. My bitch said Indian style when we sit down and eat. I can do this shit one take, but my style ain't free. I'll take hoes on no dates, they got pretty feet. I swear, $250,000 on her head, $250,000 on her head. She mopped it out in her bed, so I can't feel my leg. I done sniped off your hoe for a crumb of bread. Hoe got rats going out the roof, they bustin' through the ceiling. My new bitch, she the truth, showed me a couple million.
I'm spinning, have a cup I'm leaning. So much energy. Yes, I'm spinning, have a cup I'm leaning. Need you to lean in. She wanna come this way, heat it up microwave, heat it up microwave. She wanna ride my way, she wanna come this way, she wanna.
So, thank you very much. You must have understand with this video so about the event, and this all video created by our students organizing committee member. So can I have a huge round of applause to them? And I am Rafiuddin, and with me my team member Mr. Yaqub. Yaqub is here? Yeah. Mr. Yaqub is there, and he is my team member. He will be available in hostel, and he will be going to issue the equipment for a recreation room and all sports equipment. Whenever you want, you can submit your ID card and you can use the sports facility. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir, for sharing those wonderful sports opportunities and for the video. As we conclude today's orientation program, it is time to express our gratitude to all those who have made this event a grand success. I am pleased to invite Ms. Nahid Afshan, Head of Admissions, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Distinguished Director, honored guests, respected deans, esteemed faculty and staff members, and dear students, a very good evening to all of you. As we draw this enriching orientation program to a close, it's my privilege and honor to deliver the word of thanks. First and foremost, our deepest gratitude goes to our director, Professor Shauri Banerjee, whose unwavering support and visionary leadership made this event possible. We are inspired by your commitment, sir, and we look forward to scaling greater heights under your guidance. A heartfelt thank you to our esteemed guest, Mr. Pranav Jyoti, for your presence today. We are grateful for your time and support. To our respected associate deans and heads of departments, thank you for your insightful words and for being the academic pillars of our institution. Your presence here today reflects your deep dedication to shaping an environment where students are empowered to learn, grow, and succeed. To our esteemed faculty members, thank you for your continued dedication to nurturing young minds. Your role in this journey is both critical and invaluable, and we deeply appreciate your presence and participation today. A special thanks to the faculty from Department of Management Studies, Computer Science, and Civil and Architectural Engineering Department for their wholehearted support and promptness in completion of admission test and interview evaluations, and your huge support to the admissions office. A heartfelt thanks to the Accounts Department, headed by Mr. Mohammad Akram and his team members, with a special mention to Mr. Rohit for his efficiency in managing fee collections and for their steadfast support to both the admissions team and our new students. Thanks is due to the IT team, headed by Mr. Sarvana Kumar, helping ensure a smooth and welcoming start of the academic year. We are immensely grateful to the facilities management teams, headed by Mr. Bashir, for flawlessly executing the logistics and upgrades on the campus, ensuring the comfort of all stakeholders. Thank you, Bashir. Sincere thanks to our wardens, hostel and other support staff, headed by Mr. Franklin, for their extraordinary efforts and care in onboarding our overseas students, helping them to transition into campus life. Working with each of you has been an honor, and I'm truly grateful for what we have accomplished together. Finally, I would like to give a heartfelt thanks to our entire admissions team, whose tireless coordination and efforts ensured a smooth and welcoming experience for every incoming student. My heartfelt gratitude goes to Dr. Swarnalata, Associate Dean of Admissions and Marketing, for her steadfast dedication to excellence, with flawless planning of the orientation program and generous support that has truly made a difference. A special mention to Mr. Shahrukh, Mr. Nasir, and Ms. Kavita for their outstanding efforts in ensuring a smooth and efficient higher degree and PhD application process. I think it's a perfect time for me to invite my incredible team on the dais, because they have been in touch with all of you students for the past, I think, 3 to 5 months. And it's only with their support that you've got to fly here and be with us, because 81% of our students this year are international students. So I would like to invite our team members. To start with, I would like to invite Shahrukh, who has been involved in most of the higher degree interview and admission test process. Please come on the dais. Mr. Nasir, who supported all the PhD students. Ms. Kavita, who was also supporting the application process of higher degree. Ms. Kavita. Ms. Geetu. Mr. Sanjay. Ms. Nupur, and of course our India team, our team which is based out of India, headed by Mr. Sudhir, Ms. Pragya, and our newest member, Ms. Vasundhara. And I should not forget our very efficient professional assistant, your senior in the master's class, Mr. Naren. He is a second-year MBA student. So you may have interacted with one of them for sure, so you can network with them during dinner. So they're all here to speak to you. Thank you, everyone. to our newest students. Welcome to the university. This marks the beginning of a new chapter for you all in your academic and personal journey. Your curiosity, determination, and energy will drive the spirit of this campus forward, and we are excited to witness your growth and accomplishments. Congrats to you all on the choice of your study destination as well. Very soon you will discover that this vibrant city of Dubai not only supports your academic pursuits, but also opens doors to a world of professional and cultural possibilities, which will build a future that you and we will be proud of. And finally, to the families of our students, thank you for the trust you have placed in us. Your support is an essential pillar of this journey, and we are honored to have you as part of our extended university family. As we begin this academic year, let us carry forward the sense of togetherness, inspiration, and purpose that we have shared today. May you, our masters and PhD scholars, continue to pursue knowledge in this global hub, Dubai. As Albert Einstein once said, a ship is always safe at the shore, but that is not what it is built for. So step boldly into this journey, for the world awaits the impact only you can create. So thank you, and we wish you all the very best. I request you all to join us for dinner now, which is already served in the foyer, and we will network more there. Thank you so much.